The City of Longview has a huge slate of activities planned for Juneteenth. And that's coming up, and it's usually a one weekend celebration, but actually there's multiple events spread over a couple of weekends, and so lots of different ways for people to get involved and celebrate the holiday. We're standing right now in front of Broughton Recreation Center, which actually just reopened recently after a huge renovation, and this will be the location for where the picnic in the park will take place, as well as a basketball tournament and a softball tournament all be happening right out here. So we encourage people to get involved and come participate in the activities. Some of the things that are planned for the weekend actually starts the weekend before Juneteenth, and that's going to be a small business expo that'll happen right here, as well as a basketball tournament. So that'll be a lot of fun and educational as well. The weekend of Juneteenth, actually, there will be a hot air balloon presentation that'll be going on here at Broughton Recreation Center, also at Foster Middle School, and that's being done in conjunction with the Great Texas Balloon Race. That's the same weekend of Juneteenth. So here in Longview, there's going to be a whole lot of activities taking place with a balloon race all weekend, plus the Juneteenth activities happening here. We'll have the parade. The Juneteenth parade is a tradition here in Longview. It always happens right here along Martin Luther King Boulevard. The parade is actually going to start just south of I-20, where things will start to form, and they'll proceed all the way down Martin Luther King Boulevard, about 2 miles, ending at Foster Middle School. Once the parade is all done, then the party will continue right over here at Broughton Recreation Center for a picnic in the park. We're going to have music and vendors and just a good time of everybody hanging out. Like I mentioned, there's going to be a softball tournament happening as well. So a lot of fun taking place.
So this year it's going to be over 2 weeks, but a lot more activity added for everyone.
That's right. There were so many things that they wanted to do as the planning started coming together for this event that they said, really, let's go ahead and stretch this out. Let's do an extra weekend. We can do this small business expo, so we can do the basketball tournament. And some of these things that are happening this year have been part of the event in past years, and so just as the planning came together this year, it included bringing back a few of those activities. So I think the people that have been involved putting it together are really excited about what's going to take place. As the planning has come together for this, there's some activities that have been done in years past that are returning this year, like the basketball tournament and a softball tournament. Obviously, the parade is always one of the big features of the event, as well as the picnic in the park. So a lot of opportunities to participate. And looking ahead to future years, we encourage people, if you've got ideas, if there's things that you'd like to see that take place as part of this holiday, reach out to our Director of Community Services, that's Dietrich Johnson. He's really spearheading the effort of pulling together all of the different members of the community that want to participate in this and giving them some opportunities to be involved. So this year's plans are in place, but they're definitely looking at feedback and opportunities for the future.
One thing that strikes me is how it falls on the weekend for the Great Texas Balloon Race and how they're tied into it.
Yeah. Juneteenth is now a national holiday, and so that being the case, Longview wanted to make sure that we're doing some activities and pulling things together. We've always had a history here in Longview of having Juneteenth celebrations, but there is something special with all the things taking place in addition to the Great Texas Balloon Race happening that same weekend. In Longview, we're kind of known for our connection to hot air balloons, and so to be able to have that event taking place at the Longview Convention Complex and being able to tie it in with the Juneteenth activities is really special. I think it ties into the fabric of who we are here in Longview. With the balloon race, every Friday and Saturday morning of the balloon race, they set up special shapes all over town, and so we were able to make a connection with that committee, that group of volunteers that puts it together, to be able to have a special shape here on Saturday morning at Broughton Recreation Center and also at Foster Middle School. So, just to be able to pull those events together is something special. We obviously, as the city, we want to thank everybody that's been involved in the events. There's still opportunities. If you'd like to participate in some way, please reach out, whether that's participating in the Small Business Expo or having an event, having a float in Juneteenth. Now's the time to get signed up.